What's up, boys? In the Durango, the now tuned Durango RT.
Look at that monster, baby.
Are you ready? 1,
Oh! Make a U-turn, make a U-turn. Oh, there you go, you got it. Look at that monster, baby. It's a Viper.
Yo, peep the Viper, baby. We drive the Supra tonight, but peep the Viper. Listen, so y'all see it's a Viper, but what y'all also see is this right here, putting in that good E85, baby. So why would a Viper need E85? Don't these run on 93 regular? Well, yes, but this one is super special because it is a twin turbo built Viper from Calvo Motorsports, as you can see down here. So Calvo Viper 1300 package with the crazy sequential trans. Yo, that sequential shifter look crazy, man. God, that thing look crazy.
Yeah.
I know you're super hyped,
Yeah.
but it is way too cold.
Yeah. Honestly,
Way too
it's
cold.
crazy.
are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Wow.
Back home, that Calvo Viper was absolutely mental. Did you guys see the fire coming out? Jesus, man, one day, I actually want a car like that. I don't know if it's specifically gonna be a Calvo Viper, but I do want a crazy, like 4-digit horsepower, sports / or exotic car, like either one. Oh man, I need some water, I'm thirsty as hell. Anyway, what we did get in the mail today though, and I can't wait to open it up. What we did get in the mail today was this guy right here. Shout out to my guys at DiabloSport, man. So when I told you we were working on a Durango and you saw us doing the maintenance, is because we were gonna do something with a little bit of extra power. So this is it. This is the Trinity T2. I'm gonna install it for you guys right now. We're gonna run through it really quickly and then we're gonna go do some pulls. That's right, I'm going back outside to do more pulls. Anyway, man, I guess it's just because I'm crazy. But anyway, this is the description of installing it right now. So it'll perform the calibration update, it'll write the tune, it'll do all of that, And then after it's done doing that, it's gonna do a PCM Original Backup. What that means is this saves your factory file. Should you ever have to flash it back to stock, it already saves it, right? You turn it off, you turn it back on. Then after you're done saving your factory file and backing that up, that's gonna take a little bit. Sometimes this process can take anywhere up to 15 minutes on the initial time of tuning the vehicle. So the first tune I'm loading up right now is the Diablo tune, and that's what I'm loading. It's gonna ask, would you like to install it as is? The answer is yes, unless you wanna make certain changes. These changes consist of your ability to change to your tires, you can change traction on and off, you can cut on and off MDS, which we will get back to in a little bit. You can do all of this right now in the tune from your handheld tuner. It's simply awesome, and I simply love it. So, loading in the 93 tune, and yeah, I'll accept and install, and then we'll be tuned. All right, y'all, so in the Durango, the now tuned Durango RT from DiabloSport. Let's see if there's a difference at all, man. Just gonna get the engine up to temp. I just started driving. We don't wanna, just start beating on it right away. Get it up to temp, see how it drives. But my initial impressions was startup, normal. Drivability, normal. No change there. One thing that I did do is I cut off the MDS. What is that? That is what makes the car go into a 4-cylinder mode so that it can save gas. The reason why I cut that mode off is because one, in older Hemis, that was a point that would destroy your engine. If a failure in that switch is what would destroy your engine. They later fixed that in the later Hemis. But that being said, this car is getting up there in mileage. So as much as they say that they fixed it, I don't trust it to that point where I believe it at the lower miles and stuff like that. But as it starts to get up in higher mileage, I necessarily just don't want to take the chance. So for me, it's a little insurance policy cutting that off so that this way the engine doesn't have to worry about dropping into 4-cylinder mode and going back to 8-cylinder mode and doing that multiple times over and over while you're driving. At some point, there's going to be a failure there, and I don't know when that point is, but I don't want to find out either. So I really love the fact that I could change that. Another thing that I was able to do in the tune, that I have my tires, they're 305/40/22s, which are 31.6 inches, or basically 32 inches tall. So with them being 32 inches tall, what that does is it throws off the speedo, because this car only comes with like 30.5-inch tires. So it throws off my speedo by about 2 miles an hour, and I've been driving like that since I put these wheels on 3 years ago. So I was able to fix that in a tune as well. It allowed me to adjust the tire size to the proper size, and now I'm looking right now, I got my Draggy running, which is GPS, and it's almost like dead on to the number of what it's supposed to be. So that is a big bonus as well, that I was able to adjust my tire sizes. So we got two things that have nothing to do with performance that are added benefits. One, cutting off your MDS. Two, adjusting tire sizes for larger or smaller tires to match up your speedo. And I'm pretty sure there's more that I haven't gotten to yet, but we're getting on a highway, so less downshift. Oh, the downshift seemed crisper. Whoa, got a little extra pull there, baby. Definitely a little extra pull there. Not bad. Not bad, definitely. You know what, maybe not on the initial hit, but I could tell like through the mid-range, it's like a little extra push. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. That's a nice little extra, just a little, nothing crazy. But right now we have loaded up the 91 octane tune because I don't know, 93 winter blends right now are not consistent. So I don't want a chance putting the 93 tune and it's really 92 in the tank or whatever the case may be. So I just put the 91, but I'm at my stretch where I do my 0 to 60 in quarter mile tests. So I am gonna set up for that and I'll see y'all in a second. All right, guys, let's do our 0 to 60 and see how it feels. Let's go. That's 60 already. Look at this thing pulling, man. Wow. That's 100 already. Now it's supposed to remove the limiter. It usually stops at 118. Whoa, we passed it, baby. I gotta look in the tune, but definitely it went past the 118 all the way up to 125. Now I know for sure. That's awesome, man. Did you guys see that acceleration? Wow, man. Wow, that was pretty good. Definitely a difference. The last time I took this car out, you guys saw it. It did a 0 to 60 in 6.49 seconds. Just now, it did it in 6.25 seconds. Last time it did a quarter mile in 14.6. It just did a quarter mile in 14.4. So we dropped 0.2 seconds on a 0 to 60 and quarter mile. And I found a third benefit that has nothing to do with like tuning or performance, just removing the limiter. I got to figure out how to raise it to unlimited completely. Obviously right now it bumped it up from 118 to 125, but I know there's something in the tune that you can do to raise it off completely. Once that happens, I will do that run and give you guys a full top speed run of the Durango RT to see how fast a Durango RT really is top speed. But I must say, so far, if this thing didn't improve at all, which it did, 0 to 60 and quarter mile, if it did not improve at all, I would be happy with just those three things that I told you: removing the NDS, adjusting my tire size, and removing the top speed limiter. There's nothing worse than you getting it, you moving, you killing a guy that you up against, and then your car runs into a speed limiter. It's the worst feeling ever. So we're already up to 125. We got to remove it completely. My estimate, this truck will do 138 mile an hour, no problem.
All right, guys, it's been a couple days, and I know that the video was supposed to have ended just now, but because it's been a couple days, I've noticed that the car seems to be even more powerful. I don't, maybe it's in my head, I don't know, but something just said, yo, Steph, it's been a couple days, maybe the car's learned itself better with the new tune. Go out and try it again. So that's what we're doing right now, man. We heading over to Mexico real quick to do a new 0 to 60 in a new quarter mile time and see if it makes a difference. I mean, because by the seat of the pants, I feel a difference. But I don't know, maybe my dyno is just dialing in the tune itself. I don't know, but we sure about to find out. All right, let's try it. knew I wasn't crazy. It's faster. And look how much gas I got. Look at that. That's like almost 3/4 of a tank. That means if this car was on 1/4 of a tank, this joint would be like 14.0. I knew it was faster. Yo, guys. Wow. We just broke a 5-second 0 to 60 with 22s on and almost 3/4 of gas. We broke a 5-second 0 to 60 GPS verified, not the data controllers in the vehicle, because those are speedo driven. Speedos are usually faster than GPS. That was GPS 5.9 seconds 0 to 60. Thank you so much, DiabloSport. That is a full ½ second faster. Oh my God. Yo, and I'm only on a 91 octane tune. What I'm gonna do is burn this gas down to like a 1/4 tank. I'm gonna add in 2 gallons of 100 octane to make sure that it's 93, because it's winter blends right now. To make sure that it's 93, I'm gonna load the 93 tune, drive around a little bit, and then we're gonna run this test again. But that'll be in a later video, man. But thank you so much to DiabloSport. This was such a fun video to make. It started out with a Supra getting walked pretty much by that twin turbo Calvo Viper, and now it ends with pulls in my 3-row SUV with a baby seat in the back, doing 5.9 seconds 0 to 60s and 14.2 quarter miles. I don't got nothing else to say, man, besides go get yourself a DiabloSport. That's all I gotta say. Holy shit. Anyway, until the next one, it's your boy Stephen here from Mod2Fame. Make sure you visit Mod2Fame.com to get the latest and greatest of merch or decals, like the one that you see there. $5 on those decals, that's next to nothing. Visit Mod2Fame.com. And yo, I really appreciate y'all. But until the next one, like, subscribe, share, and we out.